Hi guys, hi everyone. I hope you guys are doing good. So I am back with another video on my series on from surviving to living. So I'm going to share something else that I've learned in the past couple of years to move from just surviving to actually living. So I'm going to talk about how you should be open to other versions of who God has created you to be. So what that means is, what I've learned is that a lot of times we like to put ourselves in a box and we like to decide, or we've already decided who we are and what we are capable of and what we're not capable of. And I just want to encourage you that one of the big things that can take you from surviving to living is allowing yourself to be open to the thought and the idea that maybe there's a different version of who you are. Because a lot of us have a lot of baggage from growing up. And we've been exposed to people that have spoken into our lives. We've been exposed to situations that have made us have to be certain people. But as you grow and life changes and things change, we have not managed to adapt to no longer needing or no longer being that person that we had to be when we were trying to survive. Because what happens in life is a lot of times the enemy, he doesn't play fair. So he starts from you from a young age by putting you, maybe by you ending up in situations that require you to be in survival mode, or you being exposed to people that speak things into your life. Some of them, it's out of good intention when they speak and they say what kind of person you are, and that has stuck with you all the way to your adult life, and you can't shake that off. So you have stopped yourself from fully experiencing what God wants you to experience, because you live in this box determined by trauma, determined by people's words, determined by experiences and situations, that you don't allow yourself to think that maybe there's a different version of who I am. For example, if you feel like I can give an example of myself, believing at some point that I was a very unemotional person. I was a very stoic person. I didn't do feelings and I didn't do emotions, but that was just a mechanism that I had built through life, as you are living to survive, where you decide that emotions are irrelevant. But when I went through a healing process of just becoming someone better, then I discovered that actually I am an emotional person. I love emotions, I love feelings. And when I embraced that version of who I am, God started sending me people that I had to walk with, very difficult journeys in life. That was what God has called me to be, or part of what God has called me to be, to function fully, in serving in the version that God has said that I am. And I've been able to walk with people in difficult situations that require a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings, a lot of tears. Because before, I thought that was not me. I just didn't do that. And that stopped me from living fully as the person that God has called me to be. It stuck me in a place of survival mode, where I felt like I couldn't feel and I couldn't show anyone feelings or emotions. And that was not a happy, it's not the way to live, because on the other hand, being able to feel and enjoy life and breathe and, and just embrace what life is about, then allowed me to move from just being in survival mode and being in living mode. And I'm not just talking about that, because here now I'm talking about, people having to go through a process of healing from things from before, because a lot of people haven't healed or taken the time to dissect why they do certain things, why they've built certain walls, why they've put themselves in a box. I will put a video later on, where probably a series talking about the process of healing and, removing baggage, so that you can be able to experience a new version of who you are. But in the meantime, allow yourself the possibility that maybe there's a different version of who you are. And you will find that the things that you said you'd never do, when you actually decide to be bold and do them, you actually love them. and you are very capable to do them. God has given you the gifts to do some of the things that you have concluded that you're not able to do, or to be the person that you have concluded that you'll never be. Some people tell themselves, I'm not a good parent, I'm not a good mother, I'm not that, hands-on wife, I'm not that hands-on mom. Just try it and see. You never know, because some of that is people speaking out of trauma, out of hurt, out of a box that you've already put yourself in. So that's all I have to share for this video, talking about moving from surviving to living. Just challenge yourself and be open to the idea that maybe there's another version of who you are. So that's all I have for today, and until next time, bye.